Hello, I am GBHmichael and welcome to another replay cast. This is going to be game number 2 from the X-Mass Tournament Round 3. So if you haven't watched game 1 already, go back and watch that, because I will get a spoiler in a few seconds. So, game 1 was won by Vindies. So this is going to be Proflov's map of choice. It's going to be Proflov in the bottom left of the map as the red Empire versus Vindies at the top right of the map as the yellow allies. So AvE on Battlebase beta. Proflov has gone for 3 dojos to start with, so he is going to be relatively heavy on the infantry going to the centre of the map, but not overly aggressive. Vindies, on the other hand, is not going for the centre at all. He's not even going to attempt it. He's going to be taking out the garrison wall structures and most likely going for a Riptide for his Jav. Riptide composition. Proflov going in position for his 3rd refinery, and it gets instantly scouted from Vindies. So this will most likely be the location where he attacks with his Riptide Javelin composition. Once all of these garrison wall structures have been taken out, Proflov will not have anywhere to garrison and defend his Imperial warriors. But a few might go down beforehand. If he's not careful, one does go down. Second doesn't get taken down yet, but it is getting shot at. It's not very safe. A couple more Imperial warriors come back from behind. Only one javelin goes down. The peacekeepers aren't as important in this army right now, so they don't really matter if they go down. Riptide is out, and second one is out, so they will start to go across the map. Luckily, he didn't go for the 3rd refinery yet, or he would be in their dire situation. He needs some Tengus out, and he notices this. This is the problem with going for such a heavy infantry start against this build. I'd say that the build order advantage goes to Vindies, but it's not set in stone yet. He could have gone across the map, he could have tried to get a little bit of aggression done, but he's decided to play a little bit safer, doesn't want to go too far ahead with the threat of tank busters coming in, even though he could have bombed those. He just wants to play it safe and not play too risky. Turret is out to defend from any potential Riptide harassment that can come out after he's expanded, which is nice to see. Too often you see players lose unnecessary collectors to refineries, which could have easily been defended. Most likely there's going to be a 3rd refinery coming out of Proflov. There it is. So 3 refineries coming out from Proflov, and Vindies is going out to take his 3rd as well. And this is scouted instantly from Proflov. Nice map awareness from him here. Going around to scout this refinery position at this point in time. One Riptide actually goes out to the north. He's looking for some harassment around the back, it looks. That will take a little bit of time to get around the map. If this is scouted by a couple of Tengus, he might actually be able to move in with his infantry and get a little bit of damage done, but I don't think he'll actually decide to do that. Instead, a little bit of a poke by Vindies, seeing if he can get any damage done. Actually doesn't manage to take down one Tengu. The second Tengu go down, a 3rd. All the Tengus go down, 4 Tengus go down, to the price of no allies units. So a very nice micro out of Vindies there. A little bit sloppy out of Proflov. Starting to tickle away at this oil direct, trying to take out a little bit of damage, slowly take it out and lure away the attention out of Vindies. Riptide is almost around the map. He knows that there's not a likely chance of it being scouted because there's no refinery in the water. So he might be able to get in and do quite a bit of damage at this refineries if he's not careful with his Tengus. But he can't move around the map because all of these Apollos and Vindicators, they're just going to stop it from doing anything. He needs to get the swift out and lift straight away, but he doesn't do it in time. All of these Tengus are going to go down again. This has not been microwaved properly. Unfortunately, this might be game over straight away again. All of the Tengus just have not done any damage this game. They've all been taken down straight away. From sloppy micro out of Proflov and nice abuse out of Vindies. The Riptide is in position. He could eject at any point in time and do some harassment. He's ready to, but he's not quite paying attention to this Riptide. Come on, Vindies, there it is. So now, a little bit of harassment coming down there, and he cannot defend it with just these 4 with these 4 Tengus. The Apollos have not died yet. No Apollos or Vindicators, I think, have gone down this entire game. And a significant amount of Tengus have. 5 Tengus might be enough if he Michaels properly against these against these Apollos. He might be able to tank it. Only 2 Apollos, but there are all these javelins as well, so if he fights over the javelins, he'll have something else to worry about. 1 refinery has gone down, 1 collector has gone down. He's really on a 1 refinery versus 3 refineries. PDs are out, so he might be able to stabilise if he manages to kill this entire army and get some harassment done on the back of it. But he's going to have a very hard time actually doing this. He decides to completely ignore the Riptides and the army. No, he's very indecisive. Is he going to go for the attack? Is he going to go for the defence? He needs to make his mind up at this point in time. He cannot be hesitant. He needs to do something. A few tankers are out to do some harassment. It's only going to tell another. It's really not enough to secure the win. Takes out the fire couple, kills the javelins, kills the Riptides, and fights for a couple of his Tengus. But the fire couple does go down. He does have a decent amount of Tengus. Will he actually be able to do something at the back of this? He does need to do something right now. If he doesn't, he will just lose the game. Potential for an MCV cell all in at this point in time. Risky, but it could be his only choice. His only other option would be to go for full-on aggression and a refinery on the back of it, but I don't think he has enough of an economy to really come back and another game here. He needs to do some damage. 1 refinery is not enough in a game like this. He does have a few Tengus, so he will actually be able to get a little bit of harassment done on this refinery, but will it be enough? Will it be enough? Riptide does get sacrificed, and the spy comes out, will actually get a touch by buffing. It does actually manage to take out a few units. Every single unit that Pavlov has at this point in time is vital. And if he gets any taken out, just even if the spy, even a few units with the spy like that, is very important. Every single unit he needs to keep alive, and that spy is just significantly diminished the power of this Empire army. So he's decided to go for the economic route, and it's not going to be enough. He will not be able to survive this. If he tries to escape, all of his Vindicators, all of his Tengus are just going to get killed. If he tries to attack, well, he's not going to get any damage done. There is a chance that he might kill this refinery if he lifts off and damages it with the onward discharge for the fold, but instead he doesn't actually get that. It would have been very close to actually get the kill anyway, but either way, there was a big air army out of Vindies right now, and there's nothing out for Pavlov. There it is. He's trying to go for the falling damage with content zones, but instead, very cleverly, Vindies decides to focus fire the turret away so he doesn't get the kill on the refinery. If he shrinks this Tengu and then gets the kill, he might be able to save the refinery. One collector gets frozen down and will die. And the Mecha Bay is going to get frozen. If this is taken out, there's going to be no reinforcements, no more units out for Pavlov. He does not have enough units to take out this entire force. Especially when they get shrunken down. Is this going to be all that is? Pavlov getting taken down. 2-0 out of Vindies. It's going to be a tough challenge for him to come back into this. But let's see if he can do it. So thanks for watching, and Game 3 is coming up now.